Hey YouTube, Shulka04 here. Welcome to another segment of How So-and-so Ruined So-and-so. Today's topic is going to be the discussion of how the British screwed up the world. Britain, or the United Kingdom, used to have colonies all over the place. In fact, the United States used to be a colony, as we all know. But they had, well, basically the motto was that the sun never sets on a British colony. And that's true. They had something everywhere. In particular, though, I want to talk about Hong Kong, because Hong Kong was a British protectorate up until the late 20th century, around 1995, or I can't remember exactly. It was either 95 or I think it was 98. The date escapes me exactly. But what wound up happening was Britain decided to be politically correct and pull out of Hong Kong and return Hong Kong, which is an island off from mainland China, return Hong Kong back to the control of mainland China. Now, what this had the effect of doing was, before that, mainland China had basically been its own little world behind, it's behind this wall of communism, just sort of an enclave of backwards thinking and old traditions. When they returned Hong Kong to mainland China, though, basically what they did was they allowed the mainland Chinese to come in and look at and grab all the resources immediately in Hong Kong. Maybe they literally grabbed them, maybe they didn't, maybe I'm speaking figuratively. But what happened was they took these resources inland and reverse engineered them, and so then they turned around and started to crank out basically cloned products of things that they found in Hong Kong. What do I mean by this? I mean that I've got a Kohler Generator that I paid top dollar for at Lowe's. And the reason I bought that generator was because before I had bought the exact same generator, at Harbor Freight. Now I say exact same because side by side they were identical. Same style motor, same style armature, same gas tank, same frame, all of it. The only difference is it's actually Generac. The Generac generator had all the serial numbers and all the names and all that sort of stuff on it. The Harbor Freight Chinese version of the generator had none of the serial numbers or patent numbers or any of that. And obviously because that generator was a clone knockoff of the name brand slightly more expensive generator. But we see this with all sorts of things. We see this with solar panels, we see this with phones, we see this with computers. They take the technology inland, reverse engineer it, and mass produce it using prison labor or child labor at a fraction of the cost that the rest of the world can create it and sell it. So if the British had continued to hold on to Hong Kong, I'm not saying that this wouldn't have happened, but it might not have happened as quickly. Again, I welcome your comments and your thoughts, and look forward to hearing from you. Shulka04 out.